Yeah, so we know Alyosha Yap plays out of this club.
Mm-hmm.
What about Darren Young? Does he play out of here, or is he from another part of the country?
You know, I've seen him play here a few times in some of the larger tournaments out of Aspire Recreational Center, but I don't think this is his normal home field. So I can't say he's got table experience here, table advantage over Thomas, but we'll see how it turns out. I think we got an opening snook here on the first ball here. Looks pretty tight. I think he can still do a one-rail kick, though. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, at this level, the only thing that would catch Andri out would be the slide of the new table, this TV table, and that's probably what's happened.
Yeah.
So you might think that was a bad shot. It was just a bad judgment. Not used to playing on these super slick cloths. There's something about the TV table you just can't seem to replicate on any other table until you play out there. So
yeah, because of that, he's going to have to put quite a bit on this one to get shape on the 8. Lots of bottom on this one, I believe, huh? Let's see. Yep, he's gearing up. Yeah, I think he knew he had to put a little extra on that 6 ball to get shape for the 8, and might have made him miss a little bit and get carried away. Wow, what a shot on the 6. Get all the way back down table for the 8. He's a little more straight than he wanted to be, but I think he should be able to take this nicely to come back for the 9 ball. Yeah, very nice. Just enough of an angle to draw back and get shape for the 9.
a little bit short of pace, but he seems happy enough, does Andri?
And there it is. A 2-0 lead.
Yeah, so it's the left-hander from Indonesia, Andri, who looks...
Oh, he went for the bank and he nailed it.
Yeah, it just looked to be sat there begging, and position on the 8 was always going to be there, so it was a nice bank shot there.
Yeah, I like the style from Andri right now. He's playing aggressive. He's playing smooth. He's looking really, really good in opening a couple racks. Well, 3-0. As you know, I'm going to be rooting a little bit for the Singapore players, but you know, Darren had his chances at the table that time. The ball in hand, he had an opportunity. Oh, we played defense. Must not have been able to go through. It's a nice defense. Snooker right behind the 4.
This is a nice shot on the pool table, though. The old 2-rail kicker trying to pop the red 3 in the bottom left. And sometimes when you play this shot, it looks like you've missed it by a long way, but you actually haven't. So let's have a look. Yeah, just like that, really. It looked like a bad shot. It looked like you mishit it, but that is not far away from making that ball.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is Darren Young's chance. This is more than a makeable table. And this is a big rack to win, because Andri will be sat in his chair. He knows he should really have won this rack. And if Young can clear the table, he'll have the break in the next. So potentially, he could be back at the table. And it could be 4-2.
Could be a match again.
I'm sure everyone watching who plays pool has hit it and seen the 4 fly off and come down table because you've hit the ball too thick. He's trying to hold the cue ball up at the top of the table and just get some distance. Not that way, and he's left the pot. So for the second time in this rack, Can Young close it out?
Little pop shot. Get back for the 5.
These are the shots now where top boys just don't miss them. I'm not convinced he's going to pot this. I'm not saying he's going to miss it. I don't mean that, but I feel like if he did miss it, I wouldn't be too shocked.
I'm mostly curious to see how he gets shape. If he's just gonna stop the cue ball right where the 5 is at, or if he's gonna, yeah, exactly, just a little stop shot. Doesn't want to get too cute with the cue ball. Right now, it's about getting your confidence back and.
Ooh, that is not a good time for the worst break of the match.
No, it's not.
Draws the cue ball straight into the side. That is a horrible feeling. I've been there, buddy. I have been there. Always feel like he's a bit fortunate not to leave a pot. Pace of the table is catching Mr. Young out, I feel.
Yeah, you're right. It's like it's a little too slow, a little too fast. He can't really get the feel for the table. At least not during this rack. He's had 2 safeties gone awry. Wow. I like the aggressiveness. He had a really easy safety he could have played, but he went straight for the bank and nailed it.
No, I mean I played for a little bit of fun, but I never owned a proper snooker cue and tried to play as a youth and tried to go on tour. I was started out as an English 8-baller,
Yeah,
and just never really bothered with a snooker. Not the best of breaks, is it? It was a little bit weak, and we are seeing players persist with the cup break.
yeah, he looks a bit frustrated with himself right now on that break.
That'll work. That'll work nicely.
Yeah, went for the kick. Unfortunately, he did leave the ball visible, the full ball visible, for Andri to play defense here. No real option to pocket the ball, so I think we'll see him executing a safety here.
Seems to play some good shots, and then just doesn't seem to consistently keep the consistency there. Seems to just start to fade off the pace a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, that was not a well executed defense, so give the opportunity back to Darren. He's got a good chance of finishing up this rack. Got a little friendly roll there with the 5 ball in the corner pocket, but really gonna have to put a good stroke on this one.
Yeah, he was trying to draw the cue ball off that 9, and that is never easy. You've got to focus on the pot, and so often we see the players miss the ball because they're worried about the cue ball.
He left the 4 in a nice place. Not really going to be able to pocket this ball, but I think we'll see a safety coming from Andri here. Send the 4 ball up table, leaving the cue right behind the 9.
Well, I think he may attack this one. I think this
Yeah?
cuts in the side, yeah. I think the cue ball's running into the 9. Oh,
You called it. You called it. Oh, look at that. Well, you were right. He did make it in the side, but unfortunately, he just hit a little bit of that 5 ball to snooker himself behind the 8. What a kick. What a kick.
beautiful kick shot, as you said, Eddie. Lovely shot to see, but it's not getting easier. This is probably the hardest shot of the 3 shots, and it's the biggest shot. If he pots this and runs out, he's on the hill, and the match is as good as over. If he misses this and sticks it up, he's in a battle. Oh, another great shot. This has been absolutely first class. The winners of our major tournaments seems to be the easiest rack for them.
Ooh.
Took a little wobble, but I think he had to really kill the cue ball. He didn't want the cue ball to start floating to the left side of the 8, so it wasn't as easy as...
Well, this would be the shot of the game. If he can make this.
This needs to spin out. Oh, he's coming with the exhibition shots now.
Yeah. He did make that one look easy, didn't he?
Cue ball needs to speed up a little bit. I think he just got there. That's just enough. He can soft stun this cue ball over to the left.
Nicely done. All right, this for the match.
And there it is. A convincing 9-4 win for Andri over Darren Young.